What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at an article from the Radio Times where Russell T Davies had an interview with them and has basically said that Doctor Who is going to be taking a sly step towards fantasy. I feel like this is going to be pretty controversial with the fan base, but I want to read the article and then we can go into it. Because I've always thought Doctor Who was kind of a fantasy anyway. It is sci-fi, obviously. It's a science fiction show. It's set in space. There's time travel. There's aliens. So there are sci-fi elements, but surely it's always had elements of fantasy as well. I mean, we had snowmen that could move around in one of the Christmas specials. That was pretty fantasy. Anyway, let's have a look at the actual article. With only one Doctor Who 60th anniversary episode left to go, fans have started to wonder how the trio of specials will end and how the baton will be passed to 15th Doctor Ncuti Gatwa. As rumours, thoughts and new details continue to swirl about the upcoming Christmas special and new season, showrunner Russell T Davies has now revealed that the series is switching gears slightly towards the realms of fantasy. Speaking in this week's issue of Radio Times magazine, Davies spoke out about the shows like Stranger Things and The Witcher, saying, "I was a bit jealous that all of those other shows were getting a bigger taste of the pie, so this Christmas the enemy is goblins." Okay, let's let's just unpack that there, because that was a reveal. That was the villain in the Christmas special is going to be goblins. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty wild. The Doctor has never had a goblin, as far as I know. We had the devil, so if we had the devil, why not goblins? Davies admitted the show is taking a slight step towards fantasy, which will annoy people to whom it's a hard science fiction show. Going back to my original point, I don't think Doctor Who has ever been a hard science fiction show. It's always had elements of fantasy in it because it's realistically, it was a show designed for kids, for families, for everyone to enjoy. Hard science fiction isn't really family orientated in a lot of cases. Like, you don't see a lot of hard sci-fi that everyone can enjoy, whereas Doctor Who is one of those shows that in the past families have sat down together to watch, and you don't really get that with hard sci-fi. I mean, let's do a little analogy here. I was thinking about this the other day. If hard sci-fi was a steak, like if all of the levels of sci-fi was a steak, hard sci-fi would be blue steak, like it's barely cooked. It's hard sci-fi. It's pure sci-fi. You get the pure taste of the meat and the juices and things like that. Doctor Who would probably be medium rare because yes, it has all of the good things about science fiction, but there are fantasy elements which everyone can enjoy. And if they're just going to do more of that, then that's just going to open up the show to have more families and more regular people who are not necessarily hard sci-fi fans to enjoy the show. And that's a good thing all around. We need more eyes on Doctor Who. We need more fans because we are a community of Whovians, and having more people enjoy the show means we can have more people we can talk to about it. And that is a good thing for everyone. It's a good thing for me anyway, because I fucking love talking about Doctor Who. Let's carry on. Episode 2 next year is wildly fantasy, completely making up scenarios on screen that we've never been able to show before, but the following episode is proper hard science fiction. So it's not going completely fantasy. He's not going to all of a sudden have these monsters that just could never exist in science fiction. It's been a very exciting time for Whovians who have been enjoying weekly episode releases of The Star Beast and Wild Blue Yonder so far, with the giggle set to see an explosive return of a classic character, the Toymaker, who will be played by Neil Patrick Harris. I am super excited for the episode tonight. So excited. Hopefully this video comes out before that actually goes live. It depends how quickly I edit it, I guess. But while more fantasy elements may be on the near horizon in Doctor Who, there's plenty to look ahead to also in the anticipated Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. As expected, the new episode will reveal some details about the new companion Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, who will be joining the new Time Lord. Davies also recently revealed that the new festive special will explore parts of Ruby's backstory and how she came to be named after a specific road that holds a lot of importance in her life. Davis revealed to SFX magazine, "Not every question is answered in the Christmas special, but that continues all the way through the most magnificent finale ever shot on planet Earth. No hype, I swear that's true." While details about the forthcoming Christmas special and new season remain closely guarded secrets for now, we can only wait to see what's in store. I'm super excited. I'm very, very excited to see what's going to happen in the Christmas special. Let's see what the Giggle has for us tonight. I honestly cannot wait. And the Christmas special is, I'm just anticipating it to be incredibly fun, incredibly silly, just like all Christmas specials should be. A Christmas special should always just be something fun to watch at 7 p.m. on Christmas Day when your belly is full of food, you've got some pints down you or some whiskey or whatever you drink. Maybe you're not a drinker and you're just full up on food and Coke. Coca-Cola, that is, not cocaine. And you're just sat there in a food and Christmas coma, and all you want to do is turn your brain off for an hour or so and watch something incredibly silly. That's what Doctor Who at Christmas has always been about for me, and I'm super excited. Plus, it's the first episode we get to see Ncuti Gatwa in his entirety as the Doctor, not just like a secondary character that we're going to get in the Giggle, hopefully tonight, if the leaks were true. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this? Are you excited that Doctor Who's going to take more of a fantasy approach, which might appeal to a much wider audience, or would you prefer it to stay hard sci-fi, as this article suggests it has been? As I said, I don't believe it has always been hard sci-fi, there's always been fantasy elements, but if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below, as I know you will. Whilst you're down there, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or becoming a channel member. Leave a like on the video as well, because things like that, likes and comments, actually really help with the YouTube algorithm, and it shows this video to more people just like you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.